Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. It's the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the North Dakota State Bison. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the Western Kentucky head coach before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Hilltoppers offense will take the field first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes and big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
They'll run play action. Swings it out to the flat. Snowed under by the defense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up 3rd down so that they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in 3rd and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first 3rd down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And now it'll be the Bison offense with his first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Well, this guy made no bones about it this offseason. That one of his personal goals was to win the Doak Walker Award as the nation's outstanding running back. And no question, he is one of the most talented runners in the entire country. And facing this defense, guys, this is the type of game you expect him to absolutely stat it up.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Brown will throw it. It's complete on the right side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And the Hilltoppers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Now they're going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Hilltoppers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to you.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hopkins. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Keeps it himself. Running into... Got a little grass. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. And the Hilltoppers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And off from the shotgun. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together.
Caught. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
You know, games have ebbs and flows to them, and good things happen and bad things happen, but everything is going this offense's way on this drive. This thing has been textbook. Really nice cadence by the play caller. He's mixing in different looks.
And he's in! Touchdown, Western Kentucky!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Hey, how about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Brown wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll send the back in motion. They've been running it, but now the pass. Trying to get rid of it.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Going with the ground game left. Turning it on. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy 1st down.
They'll go to the counter. Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offense is don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
Fires on the move. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Now improvising. He's going to run it. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Brown will throw it. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
The run inside. It's Scott. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They want to run this quarterback. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running inside, it's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Brown wants to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. The give to the fullback. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from Pater.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Now on the move. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
You'd like to see this offensive line do a better job protecting their quarterback when he's in the pocket when they're in these empty sacks. It's going to be a lot of man-on-man up front, and that time the defense won.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot. Stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, North Dakota State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17 is not panic mode.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. from the shotgun, the inside give.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Scott. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The run inside. It's Mitchell. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Might have a chance. Got enough space. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Gashing the D on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. There he goes. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Touchdown, Hilltoppers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Running inside, it's Scott. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Brown will throw it. It's complete to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Scott. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Here's a little room there. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
You can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
This time he wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I think we got a little bit sloppy on that route. You need more separation if you're going to give your quarterback a better target trying to complete that in throw.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll try to do it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Brown wants to pass. Fires quickly. Breaks into the open. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running the red zone. It's Scott. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. This quarterback part of their running game. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 7 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Gators coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Fargo. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Turning it on! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
That's another big run, and that's not surprising, honestly, guys, considering how much success he had in the first half. He was running wild against this defense, so let's not change anything. Let's just go back out, let's pound the rock, pound the football, and really threaten this defense and force them to have to tackle us.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Scott. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Brown will throw it. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. On the ground, it's Scott. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Scott. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Down to the 18-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Scott. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
To the air on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Patterson. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35.
Here we go, ready.
Now the play fake. Rushes on him. He's going to throw deep right side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Patterson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Motion from the wide receiver.
Let it go.
Trying play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the run, fires downfield. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Using his legs, it's Scott. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Brown wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. On first down, here comes this offense. Running inside, it's Scott. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Here we go, ready. 88, go!
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Maybe a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Run in the red zone, it's Mitchell. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
On the ground with the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent.
Going to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. On the run, it's Mitchell. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Rides to the back. There's some room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to the ground. Picks up the 1st down. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He got a step and just dusted the field. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The give to the tailback. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those center.
There's a crease. Powers through.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the run. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Fakes it past the marker. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense.
Wide 29! Wide 29! Blue idiot!
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Looking for a gap. It's Mitchell. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He leaves it with his back. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on fourth down.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats at the end of the season. We look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. Touchdown, WKU. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
On the move. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.